Right. Day 281. I was trying to become a millionaire. So, there is a lot of people who are gonna watch this video for the first time in their lives. First time meeting me, I guess. But it's just to clarify, I'm not very energetic. I worked full day today on a day job, close to 8 hours. Actually, 9 hours, 9.5 hours. So it is 10 p.m. right now. I'm recording this video. The biggest thing so far for today, I had this kind of a limiting belief, like, I don't know, for some reason, this, I don't know. You know what? F it, like, genuinely, F it. As deep as humanly possible, because actually, I'm sorry, I was talking about getting a coding job in tech. I was trying to do this thing for the last 2-3 years, not like actually getting a job itself, but basically like trying to get into tech, trying to learn some coding and then get a job and like improve and like get better and like basically there's this one Uzbek word which kind of represents of a man getting to a position to like a position in life where he can sustain himself and like basically I guess in English you say get up, but it's not the best word to describe because get up says a lot about more of a physical activity than just a spiritual one, I guess, if you're getting what I'm saying, like anyway, there's a lot of things which I have planned, but I'm gonna be honest with you, there is very little thing actually genuinely regarding the business, because I said it in my previous videos if you haven't watched it, but right now my main focus is like trying to get this tech job, and then after I can I can breathe out free. I have some kind of income, some kind of like I have income right now. I have this day job, alhamdulillah, but a more of a stable, long-term kind of you know what I mean, better income wise. Right now I'm making like 100 to 200. It's not what I kind of want, I guess. Anyway, I didn't decide the career path yet. I know that I'm gonna be doing this agency, but and yeah, like there's like a couple of things which are like for sure, but I don't know when they're gonna happen. Like this agency is gonna succeed, and then I'm gonna be doing this agency full time. But before that, I have to get a tech job, or I think chances of me getting a tech job earlier than agency is gonna succeed are higher, obviously. So I guess this is something which is gonna happen earlier. But when and how fast? I guess yes, I have spent a lot of time figuring out since I was 15 how to learn the code and all of these things. But you know what? Right now, finally, I have the right things I need. Because literally, I have the knowledge, and I had this limitation of my age, and I couldn't kind of officially get employed because I'm not 18, you know. I was rushing to get a coding job so early when I was like 16, 17. Uh, like, again, there's a lot of people who are successful anyway. Uh, and I guess because I have spent so much time, like so long period of time, I guess I kind of lose this, flame in my eyes regarding this thing, and like kind of gave up to a certain degree that this is even possible. Because I was building this one project and I kind of completed it, and now I have to, after completing the project, I have to now try to at least start applying for jobs, even if I'm not gonna be doing it full time. I have to like separate some time, learn, memorize some theory, because you will need that for coding interviews. And finally, just freaking, the hard part, the you know this, you know the worst part I can say, freaking apply for some coding jobs. Doesn't matter on which platform and how you do it. Like it's like reaching out. You can do it multiple ways. There's cold emails, there's cold DMs on Instagram, on Facebook. There's many social medias. There's Twitter. Um, you can go cold calling. Same as here, but there's like many websites out there existing. You can apply for coding jobs too. So yeah, I, I, I guess I know the reason now, because I was like, I couldn't understand what was wrong with me. Before recording a video, I was like kind of feeling down a little bit, and I'm like, why is this feeling coming to me right now? Because everything is going so good. I have an income. I don't have to worry about internet bills, alhamdulillah. I have built up this amazing project, and I want to keep building it. But why am I so resistant when it comes to like applying for jobs and kind of like talking to HRs, and like, why am I so sad when it comes to that? Why am I not excited about the opportunity that if I'm gonna apply on this job, they might they might accept me? Why am I so pessimistic about this future? Why am I, you know, um, thinking about the, like 50% yes, 50% no? Why am I focusing on this no part? You know, I guess Charlie Morgan. There's this guy called Charlie Morgan. Um, says talks about that. I don't know what it was called. Basically, I watched one of his videos and he was talking about like same things I just said about like applying for coding jobs, but in like reaching out to clients. I kind of, I'm gonna be honest, I kind of feel something, relatively same thing when it comes to cold outreach and like reaching out to clients. Because again, there's like a chance that they might be interested, but probably will say F off, like, and you kind of get um this experience of like constant pain. Your mind just goes like shit. Your mind is programmed to protect you from pain, and your mind is programmed and evolved a certain way that it has to protect you from harm and pain and like these kind of things, right? And you're like, you're reaching out, you're applying for jobs, and it's like constant pain, and like you're not getting like any dopamine out of it, because you're not getting interviews, you're not getting replies, you're not getting clients, and you're not making money at the end, and it's just getting darker and darker and darker, kind of. So what do? A lot of people gave up, I guess. If you see it correct to keep doing what you're doing right now, then just keep doing it. That's my advice. But in my case, I needed to pivot and change something in the system, in the way I reach out to clients. I couldn't just keep asking people, hey, do you need a website kind of question. I needed to sell, hey, you need a website. Hey, I know you need a website kind of wise, you know what I mean? Okay, anything regarding business? So, content strategies, I guess, on me right now. And the second thing is, one of my appointments is actually the only one which has last in my team. I send him all the. So I reach out to a couple of clients back in September. Some of them replied, and I copied their Instagram links. I guess 50 something companies, car dealerships, and I sent them to him. And I guess now he's gonna reach back to these ghosted clients, which kind of showed interest. I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna do. Just my job was to send him this, Instagram links, because that's what he asked me from. He asked me for. Yeah, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I guess that's it for today. I mean, everything regarding business, that's it. I mean, these two things. Now I have to make a content plan because my co-founder leave this thing on me. And another thing is, I guess reaching out process is on the way. And me trying to get a coding job, I guess. Again, I didn't figure this thing out. There's a lot of unknown, like, yeah, what am I gonna do with this project? How I should apply? Because I guess same problem I experienced as my agency. I hated reaching out. So we changed the way we reach out, so I can hate it less, because obviously, it's not fun to reach out anyway. I guess I just have to, I think I'm gonna try to find HRs. If I find some kind of job on the internet, right, anywhere, I will try my best to find HR working in that company, probably on LinkedIn, because Instagram doesn't quite work this way. You can make a private account on Instagram, so that's not good. I guess LinkedIn and Twitter. And the good news is that I have been posting content for the last 22 days on LinkedIn and Twitter. So yeah, man. You know, I guess if I'm gonna do it this way, and I'm gonna have some kind of at least gotta make sure that they're gonna see my resume,